3 battles of Komárom were fought in the Hungarian Revolution of 1848 between the Hungarian and Austrian armies at the Castle of Komárom. The Austrian legions were attacking Komárom from December 1848. Under the command of János, Damjanich and György Klapka, Hungarian troops arrived to liberate the city. 4 days later the Hungarian legions were successful and beat Austrians. On the 18th of June 1849 the 1,000-strong Russian army arrived to help the Austrian army, and together they tried to attack and occupy the castle. They attacked the Hungarian army on the 20th of June at Perd and on the 28th of June at György, both of which ended with Hungarian defeat. The second and the third battle at Komárom made another important chapter in the 8-month-long siege. Artur György and György Klapka, defenders of Komárom Castle, mounted a second attack on the Austrian army on the 2nd of July 1849. The young Hungarian army successfully defended the castle even though the Austrian army outnumbered them. The third battle ended on the 11th of July when another Austrian attempt to break through the Hungarian defences also failed. First battle. György and János Kossuth considered the first battle the most important battle of the revolution. It decided the fate of Hungary. Because of this battle the Austrian army asked the Russians for help. György's army was approximately 24,000 strong, whereas the Austrian army had 30,000 men under the command of Franz Schlick. The Hungarian army started the attack. Colonel Karoliniszich and his legion of 4,000 men crossed the river Danube. Meanwhile, Colonel Palkis occupied Austrian, a district of Komárom, the monastery of Kopany and the right bank of the Danube. Around 9 a.m. Damjanich came out of the castle and with Kis attacked Schlick. During this time György attacked the Austrian army that was advancing towards Axe. Klapka moved to Austrian. After a heavy fight the Austrian army dominated the battle, so the Hungarian army had to retreat to Székelyhegyed. At the same time József Nagy-Sándor attacked Schlick's army from the rear. Wilhelm von Montenuovo attacked Nagy-Sándor and also Damjanich, but without success. Around 1 p.m. György came into the battle. The Austrians advanced towards György with the loss of 2,000 men. The Hungarian loss was approximately 800 men. Second battle. The second battle, sometimes known as the Battle of Axe, started on the 2nd of July. The Austrian Supreme Commander Julius Jacob von Haina and Schlick jointly attacked Komárom at 5 a.m. György commanded the right flank and the middle, and Klapka commanded the left flank. Karoly Lining and Westerberg fought against the Austrian army at Moxa, but after the first couple of successes the Hungarian army had to withdraw. Klapka, seeing the bigger Austrian army, withdrew his legion from Sony to Austrian. Lining started the fight, but the Austrian army won it. Major Rakowski and Erno Poeltenberg's attacks were more successful. They occupied the monastery and her calipister. After this, Klapka gave the order to retake Austrian. The fight at Austrian ended with Hungarian success. Meanwhile, at the monastery the Austrians were successful. They occupied the vineyard on the hill and got nearer towards to the Hungarians. After they put the flag as a symbol of victory, they fought with the hiding Hungarians on Elizabeth Island. The Hungarians made them retreat to Axe. After the attack on the monastery, around 5 p.m., Klapka started to attack Austrian. The Austrians won 2 attacks, but they lost the third and had to retreat to Moxa. At the same time Poeltenberg and György attacked the Austrians and won. At Székelyhegyed he confronted the Russian army and lost. György had other unsuccessful attacks and he himself was injured. The battle ended around 8 p.m. The Austrian army lost 900 men. The Hungarian loss was approximately 1,500 men. Third battle. The main aim of the Third Battle of Komárom was to break through Hainault's blockade. Klapka took over the command of György's army because of György's injury. The Hungarian government gave an order to the army to advance towards Maros. György didn't follow the command because Hainault's army blocked the way south. The government gave a new order, and on the 11th of July the Hungarian army started to attack the Austrians. New Hungarian troops arrived under the command of Varman György, and from Bartolkezzi under József Nagy Sándor. The Hungarian army were under the command of Colonel Asherman, Poeltenberg, Leining and Nagy Sándor and General Pichetti. The right flank fought with Schleich's army. Although Pichetti was successful, the Hungarians could not turn this success to their advantage. At Cizia-Cutem there was a fierce artillery fight with great losses. Nagy Sándor couldn't win against the Austrian cavalry. The battle finished at 5 p.m. with the retreat of the Hungarian troops. The Austrians lost 800 men, the Hungarians 1,500. This battle was the bloodiest fight during the revolution. The battle ended with no decisive victory to either side, even though it was the bloodiest of the entire revolution.